swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, woo! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, woo! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. That's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. D-back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine,
Welcome on in, everybody. I, of course, am Dr. Delay. You're listening to the Dr. Delay Network here on YouTube, where I, of course, am covering today's series finale between the Pirates and the Diamondbacks. The Pirates 20-17, the Diamondbacks 17-18. We'll see who takes the series today. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Hopefully we have a good one. And yes, baseball while the sun is up. Yes, not a late game today, but of course we'll have late games tomorrow and Saturday as well. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. I am your play-by-play guy today, Dr. Delay. And of course we'll get that 3D up whenever it is available. Again, thank you, Russell, SB, Denny, Scott, Ridlin. Thank you guys all for tuning in today. Appreciate you guys. Norm, thank you for tuning in. Michael, Martis, appreciate you guys all for hanging out. And of course, I'm sure more will trickle in as this game progresses. Starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen, 1-2 record, 4.45 ERA with the whip of a 1.52. So that is who the Pirates will try to get some runs. Again, the Pirates have only scored 2 runs in the last 3 games, and that is combined. Again, they scored 1 run on Sunday against the Reds, were shut out Tuesday by these Diamondbacks, and of course yesterday put up 1 run. They're 2-1. They're 2-1 despite only 2 runs. So we can expect that offense will start breaking out again. That offense has been very good, but obviously has hit kind of a rough patch last few games. The defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks, pardon me, is as follows. Catchers James McCann, first base is Edamaro Vargas, second base Ketel Marte, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo, third base is Jose Fernandez, right field Corbin Carroll, center field Alec Thomas, and in left is Jorge Barrosa, pardon me. DHing is Adrian Del Castillo. Leading off for the Pirates is O'Neal Cruz. He is the DH. He'll be DHing today. So again, I guess the Pirates are experimenting with something, which not a bad idea. As again, Cruz has had a lot of mishaps there in center. How's it going, Alan? Welcome on in. Appreciate you, Burley, for tuning in. Thank you guys all. Yep, bacon and going to be a lot of cones today. There we go. I like that. O'Neal Cruz taking in, batting .250, OPS of 779, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. O'Neal Cruz is 0 for 8 in the series. As Gallen readies, kicks, and delivers, as that's going to be found back, and we are underway here in Arizona. Yes, O'Neal Cruz has struggled a lot as of late, the last 3 weeks or so. And again, you can see that OPS finally below 800. And again, hopefully he can get it back above 800. Here's the 0-1, as that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-2. But kind of a similar start last year for Cruz, and then again, he just kind of never recovered. 0-2 to Cruz. As Gallen readies, gets his signal as he kicks and deals. That's going to be a fastball taken upstairs, and it's 1-2 to O'Neal Cruz. Of course, that'll serve as the replay, about a pitch or so behind. As usual, 1-2 counts. Gallen readies, kicks, and deals. And called strike 3 on the inside corner. He struck him out, as Cruz's struggles will continue. And that'll bring up Brandon Laauo, who was, again, the difference of the ball game last night. Of course, a home run in the first inning, and that was it. That was the entire scoring of that game. He's batting .252, OPS of 906, 9 homers and 22 RBIs. As Gallen readies, rocks, and fires. As Laauo sends this to right. Back at the wall. That one is gone. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Brandon Laauo hoists another cone. Home run yesterday, home run today. That's his 10th homer of the season. And the Pirates lead 1-0 over the Diamondbacks. That ball was crushed. Oh, man. Brandon Laauo, what a pickup he's been for the Pirates. So hoist the cones in the chat, as that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, batting .260, OPS of 822, 4 homers and 22 RBIs. As Gallen kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Bryan Reynolds as it's 0-1. Reynolds 2 for 7 in the series with a walk. Not many Pirates have many hits this series, to be honest with you. The 0-1 as Gallant delivers. Ground ball to second. Marte with it takes his time, throws to first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who's batting .294, OPS of .833, 5 homers and 24 RBIs, over 6 in the series with a walk. Again, the Pirates have struggled this series. Raise the bacon, Laauo. How's it going, Gregory? Yep. Think it'll be a repeat of last night. I hope we have more runs today. I hope. Well, I don't know. As long as the Pirates win, I don't really care. That's going to be inside ball 1. Because all that matters is the win. Doesn't matter how you win. All that matters is the W. 1-0 count the pitch. That's a chopper foul, and it'll even count at 1-1. Wow, MVP watch? I don't know about that, but man, he's been very impressive. The additions again of Laauo and O'Hearn. I mean, they are the 2 best hitters on the Pirates. 1-1 count. Gallant kicks and fires, as that's going to be sent to center. On the run is Thomas, who slows down and makes the catch. But Brandon Laauo doing the same thing he did yesterday with a home run in the first. Pirates leading 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. And appreciate you, Alan Gregory, for tuning in. Rotech, good to see you once again. Welcome back in. It's a beautiful 92 degrees at first pitch. Man, how small he is, it's crazy. Yeah, he's like 5'9", $180, and yet he just generates the power. It's not about the size. It's about the, the mechanics of your swing, how much oomph you put in the swing. But yeah, he small guy, but he packs a big punch. We gotta get them. Yeah, no, the Cubs just keep winning. They are just dominant. How's it going, Jim? Welcome on in. Again, the Pirates leading 1-0 over the Diamondbacks. Of course, we'll get to the scores around baseball after the end of the inning. Oh, man. Starting pitcher for the Pirates is as follows. I don't know why I said that, but anyway. Mitch Keller, he's 3-1 with a 2.85 ERA, whip of a 1.05. The starting defensive alignment is as follows. That's why. Joey Bart is behind the plate today. Spencer Horwitz at first. At second base is Brandon Laauo. Shortstop Connor Griffin. Third base Jared Triolo. Right field Ryan O'Hearn. Center field is Jake Mangum. Left field Bryan Reynolds, and O'Neal Cruz is DHing today. Look what happened to the Reds. They went from first to last. Yep. Anything can happen in baseball. Cubs will have their slide. Maybe. They just keep winning. I think the Cubs are for real. Geraldo Perdomo is going to be leading off for the Diamondbacks. He's batting .239, OPS of .745, 2 homers and 11 RBIs. 1 for 7 in the series with a couple of walks. So Keller readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be up the plate for ball 1. Keller does really good against righties. The problem, though, a lot of switch hitters on the Diamondbacks, a lot of lefties. So we'll see how Keller responds to that today. Here's the 1-0, as that's going to be a fastball in there, but it's not called a strike. And it's 2-0 to Perdomo. Of course, he had a great outing last Friday against the Reds. Much needed. The 2-0, and that's going to be inside ball 3. So 3-0 to Perdomo. Keller sets as he kicks and deals. That's a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. And it's 3-1. It's a 3-way tie at the bottom of the NL Central. Pirates, Reds, and Brewers all 5 games back. Yep. It is definitely a tight division. The 3-1, that's going to be way outside ball 4. And there you go. So leadoff base runner for the Diamondbacks. And that'll bring up Ketel Marte, batting .215, OPS of .632, 5 homers and 13 RBIs, as he is 2 for 9 in the series. Yeah, Ryland, that was a bad call. Good call. Apparently Billy Cook is playing. I don't know where he is, so maybe no more Mangum? I'm assuming? I don't know. I'll have to just double check that, as that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. Who's catching? Yeah, Joey Bart. 0-1 to Marte, so I do apologize for that. I guess I didn't quite see it. I just saw Billy Cook on the screen. I'm like, what the heck? The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate, a changeup, and it's 1-1 to Ketel Marte. Happy Thursday. How's it going, Yin? Good to see you, man. Red Sox have been okay as of late, right? Yeah, I think they're doing okay. Ever since the change, maybe not. I could be wrong on that. The 1-1, that is down low, and it'll be 2-1. Still on the bus. Your bus was that late? Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, I didn't really ride the bus much for a few years, so don't really know all about that. The 2-1 grounder to second. He's just going to go throw it to first, as that was a slow ground ball to second. So a good play there by Laauo. So that does move Perdomo to second. And that'll bring up Corbin Carroll. Is 0 for 7 in the series with a walk, batting .256, OPS of .842, 4 homers and 19 RBIs. They're doing better, but they're still garbage credit expectations. Probably not a playoff team. That is tough. It's still early, but I get what you're saying. Keller looks back at Perdomo, kicks and deals. That's going to be just upstairs, and Bart's going to challenge. I think it's a bad challenge. Oh, man. It's a ball. And the Pirates, just like that, are down to 1 challenge. Should have challenged the one earlier. Corbin Carroll's not a tall guy, so I guess Bart didn't, I don't know, realize that or whatnot. 1-0 count to Carroll, the pitch. That's going to be inside, 2-0. Yeah, the only bus rides I really did were maybe school trips, and then, of course, you know, I played sports. That's pretty much it. Not really to and from the house. The 2-0, that's going to be off the plate. Ends 3-0 to Carroll. Missing there with the changeup. Horrible challenger. He is. Bart is not good at challenges. 3-0 count. Keller looking back. And delivers. Pardon my voice, as that's going to be in there for a cold strike. I tried to take some cough drops earlier, and I can feel it. Trying to get some more water in there. 3-1 counts. Keller checks on Perdomo, who goes back to second. And delivers. That's a chopper foul, and it's 3-2. Put him with the Zuna in the no challenge category. Yeah, I agree. Pirates have no challenges remaining. Bob with the misinformation. The fake news. That's tough, Bob. The only chat you have is wrong. Incorrect. 3-2 the pitch. That's going to be jammed. Pop fly in to short as Griffin's going to make the catch. Well, we'll take that. Now there's 2 away. Yeah, sweeper way inside. And, yeah, he caught that on a, thin part of the bat there. And that'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo. It's batting .214, OPS of .629, 3 homers and 15 RBIs. The pitch. That's a breaking ball outside, and it's ball 1. Doesn't hit. He can't see the strike zone. He's catching. That's true. I don't know what happened to Bart. Completely fell apart last year. 1-0 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball down low, and it's 2-0. Keller at 17 pitches. Considering all the balls he's thrown, aka not strikes, it's honestly not too bad with 2 outs. Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Sinker on the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Reds getting spanked 8-0. Man, that is tough. They are struggling. Pirates did it to them. 2-1 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be hit to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. O'Hearn throws to the plate, and he is safe. And this game is tied. So an RBI single there for Del Castillo. Ties it up. Again, a lot of switch hitters, a lot of lefties in this lineup. And Keller does not do well against lefties. Or as good, I should say. Again, he's really dominant against righties, but lefties, though, it's a problem. All right, that'll bring up Amaro Vargas, batting .364, OPS of 10-13, 6 homers and 22 RBIs. Again, we have a runner on first with 2 outs. Vargas again batting from the left side. Keller sets and fires. Swing and a miss as he's trying to go to Narnia with that one. 0-1. You have faith in Keller. He's easily our 2. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's had a great start to the year. 0-1 count. Yeah, once Keller, though, gets to July, it's pretty much over for him, though. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be sent to left. That one is a foul ball. That is a bummer, but Pirates need to score runs today, man. They, again, 1 run on Sunday, no runs on Tuesday, and, of course, 1 run yesterday. Count is 0-2. Keller sets. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A sweeper inside. That'll work. 1-1. We go to the top of the second here in Arizona. Or I should say there in Arizona, because I'm not there. All right. Washington leading 7-5 over Minnesota. Cleveland leading 5-1 over Kansas City. Chicago all over Cincinnati right now, 8-0. New York, the Mets, leading 2-0 over Colorado. And then the only final score is the Yankees over the Rangers, 9-2. Let's see here. Do you think they'll call Seth Hernandez? I don't think so. I mean, he's only 19. I would be shocked. It would be cool, though. I mean, if he's, again, I'd like to see him do this, AA and also AAA. We play the Giants. Yes, we play the Giants this weekend. Pirates uniforms in cursive. Doc, were you taught to write in that manner? I learned for about a year or so. I was probably part of the last generation that was taught that. But I was stopped. They stopped teaching it after like 3rd grade, so I only had it for like a year or so. So yeah, definitely. I'm not really good at it. Like I can kind of pick it out, can kind of read it. Just depends on how it was written, I suppose. But I can write it. I mean, my signature is cursive. 1 run is not enough, and it's definitely not. Phil, the Pirates game are always low score. Should I bet under 9.5, 10.5? It's up to you, Justin. Good luck with that. Diggs not found guilty. Where do you think he ends up? I don't know. I saw that. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking, to be honest with you, because he's just kind of he's an interesting guy. Let's just say that with his off-the-field stuff. I don't know. He probably wants to sign with a contender. Wouldn't shock me. Baltimore. Baltimore always signs veteran receivers. Maybe Baltimore. All right, we're back in action. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball upstairs. Ball 1 as we're underway here in the top of the second. Spencer Horwitz, 1 for 4 in the series. Had a triple yesterday and couldn't score on it. A leadoff triple. That was a disaster. 1-0 the pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 2-0 to Spencer Horwitz, who was batting .242, OPS of 742, 3 homers and 13 RBIs. 9:15 p.m. Yep, it is late. 10:15 Eastern time. The pitch, and that's going to be ripped to first. But he handles it well, steps on the bag for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Connor Griffin, who again has played very well since his 20th birthday. He's batting .266, OPS of 735, 2 homers and 16 RBIs on the season. Tie game. Yep, cursive is becoming an ancient language like Latin. Of course, I kind of buy the conspiracy theories that, you know, they're not teaching in the school anymore, so we won't be able to read old documents. I kind of do buy that. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hold on with the slider. We're not facing Paul Skins right now. You are not. Paul Skins, I don't think he's facing anybody now. That's the thing. 0-1 count. Gallen delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 again with the slider. And about the same location. Under 9.5 probably safe. There you go. Still boarded. That's a GG's. GG's there, Alex. 8-game hitting streak. He's 12 for 29 during that streak. The 0-2 from Gallen. And that's going to be a tapper. Back to Gallen. Has it. Throws to first. And gets him by a couple of steps. That's a good play by Gallen. That is a good play by Gallen. We've seen Pirates pitchers not be able to make that play, but Gallen showing, I guess, us how it's done. Even Paul Skeens yesterday had trouble. As that'll bring up Jared Triolo, batting .222, OPS of 596, no homers and an RBI on the season. 1 for 3 in the series thus far. Again, playing most likely, if I had to guess, because of Nick Gonzalez getting hit in the hand yesterday. So they're going to make sure that heals properly. Just a guess. I actually don't know. I can't tell you what they're thinking. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Horwitz to replace Ozona's DH. Harnett first and Mangleman right. I don't hate that. Yeah, that's pretty good. The 0-1, that's going to be inside 1-1. I don't want you reading the Constitution. Yep. I don't play sports for the school. I don't play basketball. Nice. 1-1 count. Gallen kicks and deals. That'll be sent to right center. Thomas backpedaling and will make the catch for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Your score 1-1 in Arizona. Signature to be easier to forge. I have pretty bad handwriting as is, so I don't think they could forge it if I didn't write it in the script. But yeah, I mean, I kind of buy that. I buy the Constitution one and all that first and foremost. How's it going, DJ? Welcome on in. Just covering some baseball as always. Yeah, can't really cover the NBA. It's not basketball anymore, as Denny would say. It's pretty good. But yep. Doing some baseball, ready for some football, ready for the NFL. I really am. Like, I'm just getting excited more and more with the schedule release coming closer and closer. In a few weeks, we'll have the schedule, and I'll be already kind of game planning what I'm going to be covering and all that stuff. So, yeah, I am so excited. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of a geek when it comes to that. Like, because I will look at that schedule, and I will picture myself. Well, in the past, maybe not now, because I'll be right here, obviously. But in the past, I'd be picturing myself on the couch, you know, just watching games. So I'd look at the other games that would happen at the same time as the game I'd be watching, and then I'm picturing the ticker on the bottom. Like, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm telling you, I am crazy when it comes to the NFL. I just love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. Even if it doesn't love me, because it's changed and it's getting worse, but it is what it is. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. We're closing in on 8,500 subscribers. We're actually 30 subs away from that. Thank you very much. Last night we got about 20 subs, so that's really cool. So I appreciate you, Pirates fans and Diamondbacks fans, for your support of the channel. I really do appreciate that. No one does internet commentary on the Mr. Olympia or other bodybuilding. I don't know. It doesn't really interest me at all. So I'm sorry, their timestamp. All right, we're back in action. The pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 1 as we're underway here in the bottom of the second. Jose Fernandez 0 for 1 in the series, batting .301, OPS of 767, 3 homers and 12 RBIs. The pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball down low, and it's 2-0. Highway, welcome on in. Good to see you. Didn't get to watch last night's game. I missed a gem. Yeah, I mean, Paul Skeens was really good. 2-0 counts. Keller delivers. That's going to be a breaking ball down. Well, pardon me, not down. Inside, 3-0. 3-0 to Fernandez, who this, again, batting .300. That's very impressive in today's MLB. Recover from your long drive? I would say so, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 3-1. 10 hours. Well, did it in about 9.5 hours. I was really impressed. Made good time. I'm on the road. I'm on the road. Point A to point B. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Yeah, but I was pretty exhausted, though, last night. I was. Count is full to Fernandez. Yeah, nobody on, nobody out. The pitch, and that's going to be down low, ball 4. Leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second for the Diamondbacks. And that'll bring up Jorge Barosa. Is batting .203. OPS of 163, 1 homer and 7 RBIs on the season. This will be his first at-bat of the series. What's up, Draven? How's it going? Keller sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be a fastball missing upstairs. Ball 1. Bart's going to have a little chat with Keller. Probably not the worst thing in the world, as Keller, again, been a little bit wild here to start off in Arizona. How's it going, Mary? Welcome on in. I'm hanging in there. I'm okay. How would you call bodybuilding? He flexed his right arm. Oh, and he's flexing his left arm. Unbelievable. I've never seen that before. Oh, and he's doing them both at the same time. What a play by Brutus the Animal. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Timestamp, I don't think there's really a market for that. I don't know if anyone would really do that. 1-0 counts. Keller kicks and fires. That's going to be popped up. Shallow left. Griffin is calling him off and will make the catch for out number 1. There we go, Joe Rogan. Yeah, just whoa. Exactly. 100%. That is what would happen. And you know the commentators would be so full of it. Like, you know that's not what they actually... Yeah. There's not that much emotion that really should be had there. James McCann is coming to the plate. He has not had any at-bats in the series. As Keller delivers, that's going to be inside, ball 1. Sinker just missing. McCann batting .180, OPS of 436, no homers and 6 RBIs. One and 0 counts. The pitch, that's going to be inside. The runner goes, and he is safe. Fernandez swipes second. The form of the bodybuilders and use back scores for each of their history? I guess so. I don't know. Now I'm picturing British people calling it now, if you're talking about the form. If you're talking about the form of anything, you know, you got to have a British voice doing it. The 2-0, that's a grounder, and that's going to squeeze through for a base hit. Reynolds with it. Throws it in, and they're going to hold the runner. So runners on the corners here for the Diamondbacks. Again, Mitch Keller clearly not on his best stuff tonight, or this afternoon. Afternoon, I should say, because, yeah, no tonight now. And that'll bring up Alec Thomas. It's 1 for 5 in the series. He's batting .185, OPS of 575, 2 homers and 10 RBIs. We need more runs. We do. It looks like the Diamondbacks may find some more runs first. Keller at 33 pitches. kicks and deals. That's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. First pitch strike. That's been a rarity today. Oh, and 1 counts. Keller sets and fires. Ground ball to second, possible double play. There's one, and he got him. A double play, a much-needed double play ball there. As we go to the top of the third, the score is still tied at 1. Needed that one. That was scary. Get to see it right here. Just kind of jammed him there. That'll work. All right, let's see. Again, Cleveland leading Kansas City 5-2. Chicago all over Cincinnati 8-1. New York leading 2-0 over Colorado. Final scores: the Yankees over the Rangers 9-2, and the Nationals over the Twins 7-5. You see the Friday game in Australia on Netflix? I have not. I have not seen anything about the schedule. Nothing on the schedule. Nothing on the schedule yet. Until it's actually official, I am not looking at anything. Because at first they were saying, like, oh, you're going to start the season on Wednesday. And now they're like, actually, no, we're not doing it. So, yeah, like I said, they're not. I'm not paying attention to nothing, Bob, because they're just talking out their butts. Until we actually see the schedule, I believe nothing. All right, again, I believe it's Billy Cook, not Jake Mangum. They had a late decision, so I'm assuming it's going to be Cook, Bart, and Cruz. And I don't have Cook's stats, so I do apologize on that. Canes and Flyers at 7. Go Canes, yes, sir. Not really watching it, but I'm definitely hate listening to it, for sure. If I catch a score and the Canes are winning, I'm very happy. Is it 2-0? Is that serious? Let me actually look that up. I'm kind of curious. I think they're going to get swept. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, it's 2-0. It's going to make it 3-0 tonight. Like I said, Bob, I'm not even going to pay attention to it till it's official. All right, we are back here in the top of the third. Again, I want to say it's Billy Cook, and it is Billy Cook. Try to get you his stats when I can. And they're zooming in on him. They want to get the stats on there, and they finally do. 308 OPS of 615. So there you go. All right, Gallen on the mound, ready to go. Gallen at 19 pitches. He's been very efficient so far. The pitch as Cook sends this to left center field, and looks like Thomas calls him off to make the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out. All right, that'll bring up Joey Bart, batting 196, OPS of 523, 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Pardon me, he's 0 for 3 in the series. 30 minutes in and no one has mentioned Aaron Rodgers. No, you're good. I mean, like I said, he was going to be the guy the whole time. Like, they were just talking out of their butts the entire time. Everyone's just talking right now. It's that part of the offseason. That's going to be outside ball 1. Rodgers is the guy. I still don't understand and I understand there's going to be Steeler fans here that want Howard or Aller. I just don't understand how you can throw away a football season. Like, we wait all this time to get there. Why are we waiting to see them go 5-12? Like, that's really what would happen if Aller or Howard played. Like, I don't get it. Here's the 1-0 as that's going to be sent to left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And football is valuable. You just don't throw away games. You don't throw away a season just because, oh, this guy might be it. He might be. I think the 6th-round pick might be it. Yeah, I think so. When you look at the playoffs last year, like 12 of the 14 quarterbacks were drafted in the 1st round. Like, it doesn't work like that anymore. I don't know if it really ever did. Again, Ben was drafted in the 1st round. Terry Bradshaw was drafted in the 1st round. You just look back and you're like, oh, actually, that makes sense. I'm sorry, Doc. It's okay. Fastball inside, almost hit Cruz, and it looks like it did. And just like that, runners on first and second for the Pirates. And that'll bring up Brandon Laauo, who homered in his last appearance. You're supposed to like the international games. I don't know if we're supposed to. I don't like them at all. I think it's stupid. Your Lions have the easiest schedule by every metric. They need to get rid of the bad taste from last year. Yep, they do. They for sure do. Yeah, Pittsburgh this weekend, yep. All right, Laauo at the plate again. Homered in the first inning. Runners at first and second with one out. Gallen looks back at Bart. The pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Tom Brady wasn't drafted in the first. Or did you know that? Tom Brady wasn't drafted in the first round. I know. I know. Like I said, folks, made a whole video about it. 0-1 count the pitch. And that's going to be a fastball upstairs, and it's 1-1. I should make a video today, but unfortunately I'll be busy. Right after this, I got to go drive about an hour for a birthday dinner. 1-1 count. Gallen looks back and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2. That was a nice knuckle curve there. Your bus got there. There we go. Roger's not messing up anything, Russell. I promise you. I promise he's not. 1-2 to Laauo. Again, runners on first and second. Gallen sets. Looks back at Bart. The pitch. That's a tapper. To second. Tosses to first and gets it. Gets Laauo by a step, but he does move the runners, as it was a slow little tapper. All right, we'll see if B-Ray can get something going here. 0 for 1. And this one again, a base hit could bring in both. Now with an OPS of 817 on the season. Gallen sets. Runners in scoring position, the pitch. And that's going to be an off-speed pitch down low, 1-0. We're just talking. Yeah, you are definitely just talking there. Again, thank you, 83, for taking advantage of free speech. I really do appreciate that. You have the right here to do that, so that's good stuff. 1-0 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down low. He offered at it 1-1. Need a hit, we do. Pirates again, kind of a mini slump. I mean, again, they're 2-1 in the last 3 games, but they've only scored 2 runs in those 3 games combined. The 1-1. That'll be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. That's a good pitch. Just getting a piece of the zone. One and 2 count to Reynolds. Gallen sets, kicks, and fires. That's in the dirt. Ball gets away, but it's going to be blocked in front, which will keep Bart at third. All right, more quarterbacks than the rest of the AFC North. Yep. Browns, yeah, they want. 2-2 to Reynolds. Again, runners at second and third with 2 outs. Pirates with an opportunity here. They haven't been able to take advantage of these the last few games. The pitch as Reynolds sends this to left center. Thomas on the run. Gurriel, though, under it and makes the catch. Pardon me. Barrosa on the run, and he makes the catch. Not Gurriel today. All right. Nothing doing there for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the third. It is 1-1 in Arizona. Yeah, I don't know about all that wild card. Yeah. How's it going, Tammy? Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely appreciate you, but yeah, make sure to take care of yourself. I definitely get it. How's it going, Dylan? Welcome on in. Gonna watch Carolina Flyers tonight. There we go. You're a hockey fan now? Yeah, no, it's really fun. Going for Carolina. I think most of us are going for Carolina. I don't know how Shador's supposed to make the Hall of Fame, but it's Deshaun Watson's the starter. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's no, man. He's the best quarterback ever. It's just everyone else is wrong. Oh my gosh. That is my most disliked. Which I still got 82%, which not too bad, but that is my most disliked ratio. Was Shador's first start. That was, oh my gosh, that was toxic. That was so toxic. I gave my opinion, and that was the wrong thing to do, man. The Shador crowd definitely let me know how much I didn't know ball. It was so bad. Oh man, that was crazy. That was a crazy game. All right, due up here for the Diamondbacks, Perdomo, Marte, and Carroll. Reminds me of a supermarket name. Have you been able to play tennis? I have not. My foot is somewhat better. I mean, honestly, it's not really in pain. I kind of wiggle it there a little bit. It's not 100%. I don't know if it ever will be, but I need to. I need to for sure. Problem is most of baseball games are in the evening, as that's going to be a pitch down low, ball one. We're back underway here in the bottom of the third. Again, 1-1 is your score in this one. The 1-0 to Perdomo showing bunt, pulls back. That is inside 2-0. It'll be the Hall of Shador 30 years from now, 100%. 100%. 2-0 count the pitch, and that's going to be fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 2-1. Keller kicks and fires. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 2-2. Again, if you're just tuning in, again, 1-1 your score. Laauo with a solo shot homer in the first, again, just like yesterday. Then in the bottom half of the inning, what was it? Was it a single? Yeah, it was a single by Del Castillo. Brought in Perdomo. 2-2 counts. Keller kicks and deals. That's a breaking ball way off the plate, and it's 3-2 to Perdomo. Again, just a lot of pitches here, as Keller's at 40 pitches and has only completed 2 innings. The pitch, as that's sent to center. Cook on the run at the warning track, making the catch for out number 1. Ready for an 18-inning grind fest. I don't know about 18 innings, but I don't mind some extra innings. This is the only game I'm doing today, so that's fine. All right, that'll bring up Ketel Marte, who's 0 for 1 today. Yeah, I'm down for extras. The pitch, and that's going to be an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. That was probably the most normal comment you've said, Alex, just to keep picking on you. Because that's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-2. It's a cool new feature here. I don't know how new this really was, but I can look at like all the comments you've made. As here's the 0-2. That's going to be off the plate. And it's 1-2. Let's see. Yesterday, your first comment, I tuned in from the fiberglass factory. They don't like it, though. Let's see here. Let's see. You're not a family guy. It's an average-sized channel. Been locked in the Reds and watched the bee and moan. I don't even know what that means. By the way, he struck him out. The cola chug. That's right. Called me Lenny. Yeah. It's pretty neat feature. I look forward to using that more whenever there's just a bunch of idiots in here. That'll be fun. All right, we're back in action. Caro at the plate, the pitch. Breaking ball just missing. And it's ball 1. Keller apparently just passed Doc Ellis. Doc Ellis on that last strikeout there. So he's at 870 now as Carroll sends this to right. Right center. On the run is Cook. And that one is gone. That ball was crushed. As Corbin Carroll with his 5th homer of the season, and the Diamondbacks lead 2-1. Welcome on in, Fear to Be here. Good to see you. Browns have turned a little more toxic with Shador season 2. Or Shador Sanders. Still way better than Philly fans. Philly fans at least like football. Yeah, no, we love football. All right, so again, a solo shot by Corbin Carroll. Making this a 2-1 ball game, as that'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo, who's 1 for 1 today, as that's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. And as I mentioned again, it just clearly looked like Keller didn't have it. Just missing wildly at the beginning. Maybe he can settle down from this point on, as that's going to be hit to first. Nice play by Horwitz, tosses to Keller, steps on the bag for out number 3. All right, we go to the top of the 4th. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 1. Again, Corbin Carroll with a solo shot. And he is now the difference of the game. All right, again, the Indians leading the Royals 8-2. Cubs leading the Reds 8-1. Mets leading 2-1 over the Rockies. And that is all. Again, currently, final scores. The Yankees over the Rangers 9-2, and the Nationals over the Twins 7-5. So there you go. Jeez, Pirates, yep. Birthday party, it is somewhere. I don't know if I can really be specific, you know. It's just an hour away. It's an hour away. Of course, they go to extras, I don't go. I don't know. I don't really feel like going anywhere, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest, I feel like staying home. I'm still kind of, I guess, to answer again, to be more specific, Steven, I am recovered, but I am kind of tired and kind of don't want to, like, drive for a while. I had to go into town earlier and pay the credit card bill, and that was it. That's the only driving I want to do, but probably be having to do that. Day or night game? I don't know, a night game. Unless, like, the day game is, like, at, like, 12 or 1 o'clock or something like that. Then I'm okay with that. Hold the Steelers? No, he's not. He's not holding the Steelers hostage. He's just doing his thing. Do you know somebody? Yes, I do know somebody. I wouldn't go, Bob, to a random birthday party. It would be like, who the heck is that guy? Why is that guy showing up? Like, I don't know. All right, anyway, we're back in action here. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. 0 for 1 in this one, as Gallen kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And it's 0-1 to O'Hearn. Birthday gift? No, I actually found out about it today. Found out about it waking up this morning. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So I am the gift. I am the gift. 0-2 counts. Like I said, though, we go to extras, then I probably won't be going. We'll see, though. 0-2 count. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. And it's still 0-2. The night man. Yeah, I prefer just, you know, like I said, unless it's like a 12 o'clock game, then, yeah, it's okay. I can deal with that. 0-2. Gallen rocks and fires. That's going to be a slider in the dirt. 1-2 count again. Gallen at 36 pitches has been pretty efficient thus far. Pirates with 2 hits today. Cometh and goeth, yep. 1-2. Gallen rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Man. O'Hearn still looking for his first hit of the series. Spencer Horwitz will step in 1 for 5 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Gallen readies and delivers. Checked his swing. That's a knuckle curve in the dirt. It's ball 1. Again, Gallen with a whip of a 1.52 entering today. I mean, the Pirates should be able to get some hits and walks off them, but, you know, like I said, the Pirates are just kind of in a mini slump as far as the offense is concerned. The 1-0, that misses upstairs, 2-0. 1 run on Sunday. No runs on Tuesday. You could say Monday as well. I know they were off. And then, of course, yesterday, 1 run, but they won. Here's the 2-0. That misses off the plate. Change up, 3-0. Three 3-0 count. Gallen readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a fastball off the plate. Ball 4. So there you go, base runner. So Horwitz will go to first. That'll bring up Connor Griffin, who's 2 for 7 in the series. And if you're just tuning in, Diamondbacks leading 2-1 over the Pirates. Showing bunt, pulls back. That was interesting. Ball 1. One and 0 counts. Horwitz takes his lead. Kind of a big lead over there for Horwitz. The pitch. That's going to be missing inside, and it's 2-0. You want Rogers back? Yes. Like I said, I don't really buy the Howard and Aller. Just give them a year and kind of waste our time. Football is very valuable. The 2-0, and that's going to be in the dirt, 3-0. Football is too valuable just to kind of let's see if he's the guy. No, you don't do that. You go with who you believe is the guy. We are the Steelers. We're not the Browns. No offense, 83. We're not the Cardinals. No offense, Arizona fans. We are the Steelers. We try to win. Have we won? No, but we try. That's going to be a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. In time, folks. It'll be okay. Steelers will have a franchise quarterback at some point in the future. It's not exactly easy to replace a 2-time Super Bowl champion. The 3-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-2. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Alex wants Aller. Do you think Rogers does? Yeah, no. Yeah, for sure he is. 3-2 counts. Gallen looks over. Checks on Horwitz. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. From 3-0 to 3-3. Unbelievable. He gets Connor Griffin. And that'll bring up Jared Trillo 0 for 1 in this one. Past injuries, I mean, who else do we have? Like I said, who else is there? Who else could we have gotten this year? Kirk Cousins. I mean, wow, that really excites me. And then, of course, again, Aller and Howard. They're not going to be better than Rogers this year, because that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. So, yeah, until there's a better option available, he was always the guy. He was really always the guy. 0-1 count. Gallen sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a slider down low, and it's 1-1. One striking the Browns at the top. This guy, I don't know about all that. Where's Vinny Testaverde, right? Yeah. He was playing he also played into his 40s, I believe. 1-1 count. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a slider away, and it's 2-1. Browns wanting Watson to start. Probably they pay him a lot of money. Could have gotten Ty Simpson. Yeah, that would have really You thought my lemon reaction was... Huh. Yeah. 2-1 counts. The pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Oh, and he misplays it! And that's going to get through. And I'm going to assume that's an error. Jose Fernandez playing third today, not Arenado, and you can see the difference already. All right, well, we'll take it. Reached on an error, I'm assuming. Went off his glove and all. And that'll bring up Billy Cook, 0 for 1 again. The Pirates with runners on first and second. The Diamondbacks actually going to have a chat with Gallen. Juice up the ball again. Tyreek Rogers could up. I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was thinking that maybe Tyreek Hill will come to Pittsburgh. I would not be opposed to that by any means, because he would probably sign like a 1 year, like Hill would, like a kind of a cheaper deal because of his injury. 1 year, $10 million, $15 million. I would be down personally. It's if Rogers wants him. I think that's the thing. Yeah, he booted it. I don't know what he was doing. I'm okay with it, of course. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Gallen looks back at Horwitz. The pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Cook batting .286, OPS of .571 on the year. Doesn't really have many at-bats. 0-1 counts. The pitch. That is going to be in there, but it's not called a strike. The Diamondbacks will challenge. I think he's going to win. Sleeping on Klubnik. Watched him at Clemson. Yeah, he just kind of had a really bad year last year. I think that's why. I was high on Klubnik as well, but he didn't really look all that great. But Clemson didn't look all that great either. So, yes, Diamondbacks win the challenge. It's 0-2 to Cook. Gallen sets. Rocks. And fires. That's going to be hit off his foot, and we'll do it again. Room for the Pirates. Appreciate you, Michael. That's kind of rare. You pull for anybody but Pittsburgh, it seems. Not high on Tyreek anymore, 1 year. Yeah, no, I think that'd be worth it. Turn the head and swipe the glove. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, Ridlin. I mean, I'm okay with it, of course. I'm not going to complain, but the Diamondbacks a strike away from getting out of it. 0-2 counts. Gallen kicks and fires. Swung on it, missed. He struck him out a slider in the dirt. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 1. How do you get the 3D on the MLB app? If you have MLB TV, then you just have it. Or help MLB on the MLB app on their phone? I don't know. I don't know if you can. That's actually a good question. I'm kind of curious. Let me see. Game day. Looks like there's not a 3D on like the phone. That's interesting. That's a good point. You would think they would have that. The best that they have is like this field thing where you can kind of see like the dots move. That's a good question there, Evan. I don't know. I mean, if I worked for MLB, I can let you know, like, hey, all the ins and outs. But that's interesting. You would think they would have that on the phone. You need to email. That's a good idea. Why the heck? Why the heck is that not the case? How's it going, Robert? Welcome on in. I do not. Rotec. Thought you were in Football Nation. Not till later. Yep. Robert supports this channel. I do appreciate it, Robert. Thank you very much. You're again on your iPad. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really weird. That's a good question. You'd think they would. ESPN were saying this might be Dallas' season. Yeah. That's every year. Showtime on YouTube. Showtime on YouTube. A little lost. I'm not following there, Scott. It doesn't let me. Yeah, I don't know. It only, I guess, works on computer for some reason. All right, we're back in action here. Vargas at the plate. Fernandez and Barossa set to follow him. Again, Keller has been kind of wild so far to begin this game. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 hits or walks allowed here through 3 innings. So we'll see again if he can kind of settle that down. As Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. Football Nation, Dr. Lay, and Rising Rhino. Yep. Tried one time and it worked, but not this time. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't work for MLB. I couldn't tell you. 0-1 counts. As Keller readies, kicks, and deals. Showing bunt, pulls back. Change up in the dirt to 1-1. One and 1 to Vargas. It's 1 for 9 of the series. He's struggled. One of the hottest hitters in baseball. Just kind of cooled off here. So that's going to be a grounder to first. Horwitz there. Tosses it to Keller, covering the bag for out number 1. That'll bring up Jose Fernandez, who walked in his first appearance. Again, if you do like the stream, make sure to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. I cover a bunch of baseball, of course, during the football offseason. More of a football guy, the NFL guy. I'm an NFL guy. That's who I am. But I am a Pirates fan, cover a lot of Pirates, and I do bounce around from time to time. So make sure, again, to sub it up. It is free. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Pirates baseball. Pirates and Giants late tomorrow night, as that's going to be found back in its 0-1. Might be doing a game before that as well. Might be doing another game before that as well. So we might do a doubleheader, but we'll see. Probably. I think that's very likely. 0-1 to Fernandez. As Keller kicks and delivers. That's going to be fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Having to pull in for the Bucks. Maybe one day work for a team at least. I know. Maybe. Unless you're being passive-aggressive there, Jay, then it's like, okay, calm down, Jay. Okay. 0-2 counts. Keller delivers a slider off the plate, and it's 1-2. It's like, hey, maybe one day work for a team at the very least. This guy. It's like, I'm sorry, Jay. No, it'd be neat, but I don't know. At the same time, I kind of like this. I kind of want to work for myself. The 1-2, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Slider in the dirt. Good stuff there by Keller. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Jorge Barossa, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Check out Rising Rhino's chat. You haven't been to Rising Rhino? Really? I redirect to him all the time. That's kind of shocking. That is very shocking. The pitch. That's going to be a changeup in there for a called strike. 0-1. Look alive, please. I know, Donna. Think that we're coming back? I mean, we can. I don't know if we will. I think we can. Pirates bats, though, have been quiet. The 0-1 of Barossa, that's going to be a slider inside 1-1. City Connect jerseys. They're going to wear them for for Friday night. Friday night games at their home. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be inside 2-1. So to my knowledge, yes, they will be on Sportsnet Pits, but I could be wrong on that. I'm doing okay, by the way, Avender. I'm just hanging in there. 2-1. Keller kicks and fires. That is a fastball upstairs. 3-1. Pirates really can't be afford to be in a slump. If they lose, they'll be 3-7 last 10. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, you know, as long as we go 3-3 on the road trip, I think we got to be pretty happy with that. Here's the 3-1. That's a ground ball to second. Laauo with it, throws to first for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning there for Keller. Probably his best inning so far. We go to the top of the 5th. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 1. I would just kind of, again, put that Cardinals series away. We caught the Cardinals at a really bad time. They went on to beat the Dodgers in the series. Their following series, they're playing well. I wouldn't worry about that. But obviously, yeah, you kind of want to win, obviously, as much as possible. It's just, again, it's baseball. It's just the way it goes. I think we'll be fine. I think the Pirates will be fine. Where's Rhino? He's probably at school. He's a teacher. Thank you, Miss Mary. I appreciate it. Love your Pirates. Oh, yeah, no, I love my Pirates, too. Sponsored by a time? Sponsored by a team? That'd be cool. I don't know. I don't know if the Pirates will team up with me. City Connects. Yeah, no, they're very nice. How you doing, the 3D? It's on the computer. You're definitely better than many commentators I've listened to in my life. That's not true, Jay, but I do appreciate it. I definitely am not that good. I am very much overrated by the chat. But I appreciate the kind words. But like I said, I mess up all the time. All right, again, the Indians leading over the Royals 8-4. The Cubs leading the Reds 8-1. Mets leading 2-1 over the Rockies. Final scores from earlier: the Yankees over the Rangers 9-2, and the Nationals over the Twins 7-5. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure to leave a like, and of course, sub to the channel. It is free. We were closing in on 75 likes. Make sure to like it up. We're trying to get to 125. That's now the new goal. We had it 150, but, I can tell the interest of just baseball in general. Everyone else is kind of seeing a dip. So we're lowering it to 125. That is our goal. Right now, though, trying to get to 75 and eventually 100, and, of course, then 25. So thank you very much for that. Again, all that does is push out the stream to other baseball fans, Pirates fans, Diamondback fans, people that just want to catch a game. That's really all it does. Tries to push the channel further out on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, trying to grow the baseball part of the channel. As the football part of the channel has been established, looking to build on that, of course, even more this year. Really excited for the future of the channel. Joey Bart will step in. He's 1 for 1 today, singled in the third. Who's your NFL dark horse this season? Dark horse, that's a good question. Let me think on that for a sec. As Gallen readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. Again, I already answered the question there, Avender. Again, it's on laptop. I'm going to put you in timeout. You're not blocked or anything. Just try not to repeat stuff. Not really a fan of that. Yeah, I'm kind of a dictator on here sometimes. As that's going to be missing down low, and it's 1-1. Dark horse NFL team. That's pretty good. That's a good question. Give me a few minutes. I'll get you a team. 1-1 count the pitch. That's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off his foot, and it's 1-2. This is a tough one, man. I don't know if they count as a dark horse, but I feel like it's kind of obvious. But give me the Giants. I think they can take advantage in the NFC East. 1-2 count to Bart the pitch. That's going to be missing just inside. 2-2 on the fastball. And appreciate you, 83. Think the Pirates can win this? I think they can. Appreciate you, Kaiju, for tuning in. Raiders your dark horse? I don't know about all that. The 2-2. That's going to be called strike 3. He struck him out looking. That is now 5 strikeouts for Gallen. And that'll bring up O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 1 and was hit by a pitch. Cruz again has been in the slump, but then again, this entire Pirates team really has. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. You're great. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. 0-1 count. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a slider down and inside. 1-1. We're all cool. Oh, yeah. No, just be chill in the chat. That's all I ask. Just be chill. We're all chill. The 1-1, that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-2. 92 on the fastball. Gallen, not really a flamethrower by any means, but Pirates haven't really been able to take advantage. Giants, I know. I think they're there. I think they are there. They're close. 1-2 from Gallen, the pitch. And that's going to be a chopper to first. Handled well by the first baseman as he steps on the bag for outs number 2. All right, Brandon Laauo will step in 1 for 2 today. Again, a solo shot in the first. That's been the only Pirates offense. The Redskins are your pick if Daniels can say help you. Yeah, I could buy that. As far as the St. Louis series, I was torn. Longtime Bucks fan and West Virginia alum. The homecoming of JJ made me smile. He was going to be one of those generational players in MLB. A lot of people were saying that in the chat. That's going to be in there for a cold strike. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer, of course, the 4-game sweep, but just got to put it behind us. That's all we got to do. The 0-1, so that's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. 82 on the knuckle curve, and it's 1-1. 1-1 counts. Gallen readies, kicks, and delivers. Swing and a miss, a knuckle curve in the dirt. Same spot. This one looked better, I suppose, as it's 1-2 to Brandon Laauo. Made it home. Good stuff, Alex. Cardinals, your dark horse? They were my dark horse last year, and yeah, it just didn't happen. So I don't know if I'm going to... Honestly, they've been my dark horse the last 2 years, so I can't pick them anymore. I think I don't know. Now, this would be the year I don't pick them, and then they're going to go off. That'll probably be my luck. I'm sure the Diamondbacks fans love that. They want that them to do well, I'm sure. The 1-2, that's going to be hit to right, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Carroll's there, throws it in. That's a 2-out single for Brandon Laauo. Keeping the inning going again. Not much to really cheer about for the Pirates as of late. But again, despite the lack of offense, they are 2-1 in the last 3, but they're going to need more than 1 run today, as Brian Reynolds will step in 0 for 2 today. Hope the Redskins can make the playoffs again. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. The pitch, and that's going to be inside, ball 1. They kind of do this thing where they make the playoffs and then miss the playoffs like for the next 4 years. Dr. DeLay from South Hills of Pittsburgh was at the 79 World Series. You do a great job. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Kevin. 1-0 counts. Gallen kicks and fires. That is going to be a slider down and inside, 2-0. We're the Redskins. They are the Redskins. Brandon Laauo, the hero yesterday. Yep. Redbirds are looking like contenders. They are. The 2-0. Fastball inside, 3-0. Again, 93 on the fastball. And he's just... Gallen, not a flamethrower, but it has definitely... doesn't really matter today. But Reynolds with an opportunity, 3-0. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a fastball right down the middle for a called strike, and it's 3-1. North Dallas. Yeah, I'm in like East Texas currently. Reynolds is due. He is due. The 3-1 fastball at the knees for a called strike. So from 3-0 to 3-2. Reynolds going to ask for time. Oh, I know what you meant, Mary. Will he get over 8.5? Yeah, I don't know. Right now, not looking like it, but you never know. 70 pitches. Yeah, Gallen's had 73 pitches. He has been very good. The pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 4. Slider missing. So Reynolds with a walk here with 2 outs. Again, Reynolds has been drawing a lot of walks this year. He's on pace for over 100 walks. I don't know if that actually happens, but He has been drawing the walks at will. And Ryan O'Hearn will step in 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for 8 in the series. He is due for a hit. And man, would it be a big hit if he were to be able to make it happen. Gallen readies. Laauo takes his lead at second. The pitch. And that is inside, but it's called a strike. O'Hearn just double checking, like, really? He's like, yeah. Think the Steelers contend for a Super Bowl? Probably a few years, but I still think we can. I think we can win a playoff game. I do. I do think that is possible. Here's the 0-1. That is way inside. That was not called a strike, thank goodness. And it's 1-1, 94 on the fastball. We got Laauo in scoring position. We do. Reynolds at first, Laauo at second. Again, 1-1 count here. In the top of the fifth, 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a... He tried to hold up there, but it made contact, and it's 1-2. That is just bad luck. That is very bad luck. And it's 1-2 to O'Hearn. Again, 0 for 8 in the series. Due for a hit. One and two. The pitch. Ground ball. Gets past the diving first baseman. This could score a run. Carroll throws to third. And Reynolds is safe at third. Laauo crosses home. Hoist a cone. Hoist a cone, folks. 2-2 is your score. Ryan O'Hearn with an RBI single. You're from Reading? I'm from Reading too, actually, so that is why. My dad was a Steeler and Pirate fan. But yes, from Reading, living in Texas. That'll bring up Spencer Horwitz 0 for 1 with the walk. Pirates potentially looking for more. That was just... Vargas at first was inches away from that. Inches away from that being a very bad play for us. The pitch to Horwitz. That's going to miss inside. 94 on the fastball, and it's 1-0. No one knows your name. I don't know. New game. Let's go, Brandon. This guy. Let's go. That's good. I like that. 1-0 counts. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be fastball down low. Throws back to third. And that almost went to the outfield, but a great play by Fernandez. Making up for his gaffe there at third in the past inning. And it's 2-0. Reynolds, though, got to be careful. He took a big lead. And again, a great play by Fernandez, keeping this in the infield. Two-0 count. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike on the slider, and it's 2-1. Cone, there we go. Hey, cones. Hey, the word cone will work. 2-1. Gallen delivers. That'll be hit past the second baseman. The Pirates have taken the lead. Throw is in to second as the Pirates lead 3-2. Hoist another cone. An RBI single for Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz is due. He was due, Ridlin. You were correct, and he came through. Another cone to the chat. Pirates leading 3-2. That'll bring up Connor Griffin, who's 0 for 2 today. Looking to keep it going. This guy. Stevens, this guy. You are him. You're that guy. Man, again, Gallen with such a great performance through 4. And really 4 2/3. All this starting with 2 outs. Single by Laauo, walk by Reynolds. RBI single by O'Hearn, RBI single by Horwitz. That is unfortunate for Gallen. A little bit of a mound visit there, but again, I believe Gallen's going to stay to face Connor Griffin, who is 2 for 8 in the series, 0 for 2 today. Gallen sets. Looks back at O'Hearn. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. That seems to be a problem spot I've noticed for Griffin. And really this series, they have attacked him down and away, and he is offering to take on the Steelers season. Again, I think we can win a playoff game. I really do. I really do. 0-1, the pitch. And that's going to be down low. Slider just missing, and it's 1-1. Any further drama? Yeah, well, again, all that drama's outside. It was just the media talking. Don't need to listen to them. 1-1 counts. O'Hearn takes his lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, a slider down and away. That spot seems to be a problem. Hopefully Connor can shore up there in the future. Well, now would be nice too. But it's 1-2 to Griffin. Murakami guy, yeah, he's been popping off. Pirates should have got him instead of freaking Ozuna. 1-2 counts. The pitch. That's going to be in the dirt. Good eye there by Griffin. Evens up 2-2. Again, twos are wild. 2-2 count. 2 outs. 2 men on. Pirates leading 3-2. 200 people in the chat. Twos are wild. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a slider down and away. 3-2. Held off there. Good stuff by Griffin. Again, that's been a problem spot for Griffin. He's not seeing sliders very well. He is not. He is. This series kind of made me see that he's kind of struggled with that. The 3-2 ground ball to short. Throws to first, gets Griffin by a step. Nice throw by Perdomo. But the Pirates do get 2. They push across 2 thanks to, again, Ryan O'Hearn bringing in Laauo. And then Horwitz bringing in Reynolds. 3-2, Pirates leading over the Diamondbacks. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, give me a sec. As many of you know, this chair likes to shrink on me because why not? It's just the way it goes. Thinking positive. Yeah, I can't believe I'm the positive guy. If you knew me in real life, everyone thinks I'm a hater. I think I'm a realist. I really do. I think I'm pretty realistic. And I think that the Steelers can win a playoff game this year. I really do. Open up the window. Here it comes. Yeah, unfortunately not here. We'll take the lead. Just got me a Skeens jersey. Oh, that's really cool. Good stuff there, Alex. First team I've ever seen all our teams in our division over 500. Yeah, this late in the season. I mean, it's not late, but in May, yeah, it's very impressive. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and a sub. It is free. Says so right up there. Again, that's not clickbait. $0, 0 cents. No taxes. No hidden fees. No shipping and handling. No nothing. Again, all you're going to get is more baseball. Again, I cover a lot of baseball. A lot of Pirates, of course. I'm a Pirates fan. But, you know, we do bounce around from time to time. And, of course, again, if you love the NFL, that is where my bread and butter is. I love the NFL. That's my favorite sport to cover. That's where the channel's had its success at. And we're trying to just fill time pretty much in between, the Super Bowl and, September. But obviously, we're covering a lot. Again, this is 35 straight days now of a stream. So there you go. Got a chair at home that sinks. It's annoying. Yeah, no, it's at least you're not being, seen by 100 or 200 people there, and you're just steadily just shrinking. This would be me if I didn't, have this would be me at the end of the stream. But anyway, I tell you, realist. That's why. Oh, thank you, AJ. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, again, I just call it how it is. I really do. 0-1 to James McCann, the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Laauo with it. Throws to first for out number 1. All right, so 1 away here. And again, Keller seems to have maybe figured it out. So again, he had a rough start. 3 innings of just kind of rough baseball for him. Only allowing 2 runs in those 3 innings, which, isn't that good. But if that's all he allows today, then we're looking good. But yeah, Alec Thomas will step on in. He grounded into a double play in his last appearance, 0 for 1. On the day, the pitch. That's going to be a fastball upstairs, and it's 1-0. Reynolds is 4th in the MLB in on-base percentage. Really? Yeah, he's been drawing a lot of walks. 1-0 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to right. But it's right at Ryan O'Hearn who makes the catch. Kind of unlucky there for Thomas. Hit well, but finding a glove. And just like that, 2 away. And Geraldo Perdomo will step in 0 for 1 with a walk. Flash lightning bolt on him for a flash score. And I did not know that. That's pretty neat. W the Pirates. Yeah, no, Fish. I didn't know that. I should have known that. Seeing the Mets are tied out to check it out at the end of this inning. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there, but it's not called a strike. That's when he challenged Joey. 1-0 to Perdomo. 35 straight days, yep. Making it happen. The 1-0. That's going to be a slider in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Now, my voice is shot. There's some pain there with the throat, but I'll be okay. Maybe one there, 76. I don't know. I covered him last year. Didn't really get a lot of traction. Maybe this year with the bigger crowd, it'll happen. This year, obviously, it's my job now, unfortunately. Due to unfortunate circumstances, I've been kind of forced to do this. But that's okay, as that's going to be outside 2-1. Yeah, I had a job, and I was doing this kind of like part-time, trying to build it up slowly. But things happen at the job, so now I have more time here. Let's just say that. But no, I think it's going to work out, as that's going to be a grounder to second. Laauo with it, throws to first for out number 3. Look at that. Keller has kind of stepped it up a little bit here. As we go to the bottom, or pardon me, the top of the 6th, 3-2 Pittsburgh, leading over Arizona. But yeah, it's my job. And again, I believe this channel is going to be very, very successful, so I think it's going to work out. I know it's going to work out. I need to stop saying I think. It's going to work out. Roger's going to be the starter? Yep, he will be. All right. Let's check out some scores real quick. And yep, can confirm the Mets and Rockies are tied. That is a bummer there for the Mets fans. I know the Mets have been struggling, but they've been kind of getting a little bit more, you know, and some more dubs as of late. The Cubs, again, all over the Reds, 8-2. The Indians leading 8-5 over the Royals. Final scores again, Yankees over the Rangers 9-2, and the Nationals 7, Twins 5. Thanks for the 35. Oh, it's not that hard. It's just, again, the voice. That's really it. That's really it. I'll learn more from the Bucks from opposing teams' announcers. Like the beer. That's crazy. That is crazy. Positive thinking. Yeah, like I said, I've actually, again, done the research here. I actually have more subs at this point. Well, maybe not at this point, but at the end of year 1, I had more subs than Grossi had at this point at the end of his first year. And then Football Nation as well. Football Nation had 5,000. I had 6,000. So, Football Nation, he's popped off. He is definitely, and he had 25,000 at the end of his second year. Again, that's what I'm trying to get to by, I guess it would be March of next year. That'd be my second year completed. It's going to be tough. I think 20,000 I'll be really happy. 25,000 I'd like to do. Again, I'm doing this without the NBA. He's doing the NBA. I don't want to do the NBA. I just again, it's a sports channel. I only do sports here. So, we'll see, though. Again, I just got to put in the work. Got to put in the work. I also need to email him. He told me to email him. I need to email him. All right, two up for the Pirates. Jared Triolo. He is at the plate. The pitch. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. As it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 today. And got on due to an error. 0-1 count. Gallen kicks and fires. That's going to be a fastball outside, and it's 1-1. Did you keep Keller in? Oh, yeah, for sure. Persevering against his... Yeah, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. You have enough water? I do. I have plenty of water here. The 1-1. Down low fastball. 2-1. Brandon Garcia warming up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. He's a lefty. 2-1 here to Triolo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Knuckle curve down below the zone. He offered at it. They're like, thank you guys again. We're trying to get to 125. That's the new goal now. Again, we lowered the goals, but that's okay. May is kind of a slow month. The 2-2 just missing with the fastball, and it's 3-2. Good day for them. Pirates will hopefully move to third in the Central. It'd be nice. Got to keep it going, though. Can't take the foot off the gas. And, of course, the Diamondbacks, again, they have a pretty decent offense. The pitch. That's a tapper. Back to Gallen. Gallen with it. Throws to first. And a nice play by Gallen. Again, I guess it's just looking at the Pirates pitchers that struggle with that. Getting the ball calmly throwing to first. But Gallen does it so well. All right, one away. That'll bring up Billy Cook, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Or today. This guy. Gallen readies, kicks, and files. That's going to be a chopper foul, and it's 0-1. Jay, did you just become a member? I appreciate that. I think Jay just became a member. I don't remember his name being green. So W's in the chat for Jay. Thank you for supporting the channel. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit off his foot, and it's 0-2. Speedy G. Yeah, he's not. He's injured today. I mean, again, he took a fastball in the hand yesterday, so I can kind of see why they benched him, or just sat him. I shouldn't say benched. Sat him today. 0-2 counts. Gallen at 96 pitches. Gallen readies as he kicks and delivers a slider in the dirt, and that'll be 1-2 to Billy Cook. He's done once Cruz gets up. Yeah, probably. You are correct. On this game. Yeah, W's, thank you in the chat. Thank you very much for that. 1-2 count the pitch. That's going to be a chopper to third. Fernandez throws to first, and he got him by a step, if that. Cook, again, not exactly a slouch. He can kind of move. So a good play there by Fernandez, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Joey Bart, who's 1 for 2 in today's ball game. A lot of games yet to see the Pirates make the playoffs. Maybe it's no good. I agree. College. Yeah, college. I like college basketball. Oh, appreciate you, Highway. Yeah, no, again, he's been very kind to the channel. I really do appreciate him and his supporters. That's going to be sent to left. That one is gone. Oh, a line drive. Oh, Bart darts. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Hoist a cone, folks. Another one as the Pirates lead 4-2. Joey Bart's. That just came out of nowhere. Gallen at 99 pitches. He is probably done. Man, oh man. Looked like a 90-mile-per-hour pitch on the outer part of the plate there, and Bart took it again. Just a line drive. Looking like one of the Henry Davis homers, really. I guess what the catchers on our team do. They just hit line drives. The pitch to Cruz. That's going to be a grounder to second. Marte with it tosses to first for out number 3. So he does finish it. But it comes at the cost of a Bart homer. 4-2 Pirates. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Keller pitch next. Probably. Home run? No way. I know. That was crazy. A Bart darts. Need to talk more smack on Joey. I know, right? First one, that was his second homer of the year. His second home run. He hit, I can't remember who it was, but yes. He went earlier. Bart, yeah, I know. Keep it down. Oh, you need the probably the over or the under. Appreciate you, Pope, for tuning in. Our catchers can hit. Apparently, unironically, they're hitting actually pretty decent lately. Well, I don't know about Davis. Ever since that home run game where he had in Cincinnati, I don't really think he's done much. But hey, you know, you'll take it. 3 homers in a week from the catcher position. So, yeah, no, Bart Dart is really cool. I can't take credit. That is all Greg Brown. Greg Brown coined it like, what, 2 years ago, I believe. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm the impersonator. There is some original lingo, but for the most part, it's something I've probably heard. Donna loving it. Yep. Again, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Pope. 112.5. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be interesting. 12.5 strikeouts. Well, they haven't struck out as of late, so maybe. Healthy competition between Bart and Davis. Yeah, that's true. Bart was the 2nd overall pick in 2018. I didn't know that. I thought, okay, I didn't know he was in the 1st round. Interesting. It'd be nice if they can play like that, you know, because they have. It's been tough. Again, Davis, I do like him defensively, and I don't know, Davis, I do think has power. He just genuinely cannot get hits. We're back in action as Keller's on the mound. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Ketel Marte. He is 0 for 2 today. Yeah, the Reds are in a 7-game losing streak. Yep, they are struggling. 0-1 count to Marte, the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Horowitz handles it nicely, and he'll take it himself for outs number 1. Learned that from the Arizona announcers. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They probably have a better team. That's the thing around it. You know, I've learned that, not through me personally, but just doing research, that the announcers have people that pump information into their headsets. Like, hey, you know, like this is something you can say here. Or like, hey, this is a stat on this guy. So I assure you that, because that's going to be found back 0-1 to Carroll. I assure you that the Pitt Sportsnet team does not give them enough information. That's my guess. Not to defend him. I mean, I will defend Greg Brown a lot because I do like him, but I want to say that's probably more the reason, is that's going to be inside 1-1. Keller at 73 pitches again was a rough start for him, but has really kind of chilled out. He is really on him down now, as that's going to be a chopper back, and that's 1-2. Skeens has to have Davis do mandatory batting practice. Yep. Needs to. Minor league teams new to you, Doc. I love minor league. Near me? No. Here's the 1-2. That is inside 2-2. The closest team to me is the Houston Astros. And, yeah. Kind of a bummer, because I really do enjoy, again, I enjoyed the Reading Phillies a lot when I was younger, living up in near Reading. 2-2, Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up. Bart's looking at it. So is Triolo. Triolo saying he has it, and he does. Triolo with the big smile. Bart's like, okay, I had it, but all good. So 2 away here for the Diamondbacks. That'll bring up Del Castillo, who's 1 for 2 today. They should at least know the data about their own team. That's fair. That's fair. Durham Bulls. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that is completely fair. If you have the stats available to you, you should probably have it as well. As that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 counts. As Keller kicks and delivers. That's going to be just missing on the outside corner there. I don't know. I thought it caught the plate. It did, apparently, on the replay, and it's 1-1. 1-1 counts. Keller readies, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Fold him with the changeup, and it's 1-2. To be fair, though, on the first-round pick thing, I think that would be kind of random if you were to randomly bring that up. So I think that would be more of a stat for an opposing team. The 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. This guy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keller has retired the last 10 batters. Man, oh man, Mitch Keller is dealing now. Again, he has 4 strikeouts now on the game. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you as well, Stefan. Yep, a few days late, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thought Cruz was going to come in and catch the ball. That'd be crazy. Coming in from the DH spot to make the catch. Come up and watch the Round Rock Express. It's only a short Texan drive. Yeah, that's true. Texas drives are a little bit different. Let's see that. So Round Rock, I can't remember. Is that closer to Austin or Dallas? I genuinely cannot remember. I know I've been there once before when I was. That has to be near Austin then. Yeah, when I was at State. This was 2015. So that would be actually southwest of me. Live in Butler, PA now from Pittsburgh. Oh, appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, Kevin. You think Pitt will score again? Maybe. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It's kind of a flip of the coin here in baseball. All right. The Mets and the Rockies tied at 2 apiece. They are heading to the bottom of the 7th there. The Yankees over the Rangers 9-2. Nationals over the Twins 7-5. Indians over the Royals 8-5. Cubs over the Reds 8-3. The Reds continue to just struggle. Man. Keller sits down 10th batter row. Yep, 10 in a row. Enjoy PNC. One day, I'm sure, Kevin. Closer to Austin. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be a little bit further. I'd rather just go to the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. I've been to Corpus Christi. I lived down in the south at one point in the valley in Kingsville. And, yeah, Corpus was about an hour or so away, so I went to one of their games. Whataburger Field. Really, really cool, but not as neat as Reading. Not even close. Reading, Pennsylvania. First Energy Stadium there in Reading. It's just it's not even close. It's such a nicer stadium than Whataburger Field. Brandon Garcia, the pitcher here for Arizona. No earned runs on the year. Only appeared in 2 games, though. 3 innings. 0 ERA. Has yet to allow a hit this year. Brandon Laauo at the plate 0-1, as that's going to be upstairs, and it's 1-1. Brandon Laauo is 2 for 3. And he has a homer and a single. 1-1 counts. Garcia sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be hit up the middle. That was smoked up the middle. That'll be a base hit, a leadoff single for Brandon Laauo. Who says this guy can't hit lefties? Well, I have mentioned that a few times, but geez. I don't know. I think you just need to start this guy from now on. I don't think he needs to really sit any days, even if there's a lefty. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 0 for 2 with the walk. Garcia checks on the runner and pitches. That's going to be in there for a called strike, a slider on the outside corner, 0-1. See the different pitching stats? Yes, I've seen the stats like that. Somehow I was a few minutes behind. Oh, you're good. Texans or Cowboys, you had to go see one team? Probably Cowboys, honestly. I'd rather see Dallas. But I'd rather go to Houston, though. I don't know if I'd really want to go to Jerry World. It doesn't seem like a football stadium, whereas, well, it's not Reliant anymore, but whatever it is called now, Reliant Stadium, I think would be more of a football stadium. 0-1 counts. The pitch, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Games between Pitt and Penn State, and the Lions lost. Nice. Just left Philadelphia, lots of Phils had. Oh, I bet. 0-2 count to Reynolds. Again, Laauo at first. Garcia checks on the runner. Kicks and fires. That's going to be way inside. Almost hit him. And it's 1-2. Let's go, Brandon. Yep, Laauo now with 3 hits on the night. Or during the day. Here today, I should say. I don't know why I keep saying. I mean, I know why I keep saying night, because most of the time it's played at night. You guys think I'm good. That's crazy. Here's the 1-2. That is way inside on the sweeper. Just kept sweeping away, and it's 2-2. Lauau's been doing great. Yep. Now 5 hits in the series for Laauo. And he might get another opportunity in the 9th. 2-2 count, the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's 1 and 2. A double play. All right, just like that, 2 outs. And Ryan O'Hearn will step in 1 for 3 in today's ball game. Had an RBI single in his last appearance. Guys leading the league in stolen base percentage. I did not know that. EQT Park in Washington, PA was Console Energy Park, not the best. Interesting. I dislike them. I can't stand the Cowboys. That's going to be in there for a called strike. But the Cowboys have more prestige than the Texans. 100%. 0-1 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Sweeper on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. You've been to high school state championships at Jerry World? Yeah, I know all the state championships go there now. My local high school, they went to state. They lost both of them. One of them was at Grand Prairie View A&M. As here's the 0-2. That's going to be a fastball down low, ball 1. And the other one, I can't remember where that one was. An 0-9. I have no idea where the heck they played. It was a cold, ugly day. It was horrible. It wasn't even that nice of a stadium. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So again, the leadoff single leads to nothing. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, Pirates 4, Diamondbacks 2. Has a sniper both near the top. Oh, yeah, he doesn't mess around. Apparently not. How's it going, Pringle? It be. Appreciate you, man. Actually, just talking about the Cowboys. It's Bam Bam. That's his nickname, the team. Oh, really? Bam Bam? Yeah, we're just going to stick with Laauo. He was up after the D-backs. For the D-backs would be Vargas, Fernandez, and Barossa. Rogers coming back? Yes. Let's see. Greetings from Scarborough, Maine, where I get to deal with obnoxious Patriot fans. You probably do. But they have the right to talk. They've been winning a lot. They've won a lot. Even last year, obviously, making the Super Bowl. So hopefully the Steelers can reclaim their place at the top. But we'll see. We shall see again. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure again to leave a like and of course sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for the Pirates-Giants game. Might be doing a random game as well before that because the Pirates game starts at 9:15 Central, 10:15 Eastern time. So I think I'll have time to squeeze in a game beforehand. So that's what we'll try to do. And of course, again, Pirates-Giants Saturday and Sunday as well. I got you covered for a lot. Think Michigan gets back to the final? I don't know. Depends on who they bring back. Kelly got to run him back out there. Oh, yeah, if he's at 80 pitches, yeah. Looks like he is. I'd hope so, anyway. Here from the next time. Oh, look at that. Yin Yang and Crouching Bowler right next to each other. All right, Keller's on the mound. The pitch. That's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Vargas is 0 for 2 today. Just want one of the Pittsburgh teams to advance. Yeah, I feel you. I hear you there, Michael. 0-1 to Vargas. As Keller kicks and fires. That's going to be fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Again, Keller's retired the last 10 batters. He has been on a roll. Ever since that home run from Corbin Carroll, that's been it. 0-2 to Vargas. As Keller rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. It hits Bart. And it's still 0-2. Ravens, depends on Lamar. Perhaps play after Giants. I actually don't recall. Oh, 2 counts. The pitch. That's going to be hit to right, and the streak is over. as that's going to be a single there for Vargas. Thought about two, is going to run back. So a leadoff single there for Vargas, and that'll bring up Jose Fernandez 0 for 1 with the walk. Keller will return, he did. Kelly must have listened to you about taking pitchers out. Yeah, well, he's going to take him out now. All right, well, that'll work. 84 pitches. Again, I still think he probably could, but Keller was trying to talk him out of it, but just won't win the appeal. So the Pirates will go to the pen. We'll see who they bring in after, I guess, this commercial break. Yeah, it'd be nice if Kelly could listen to me more often. I think we'd be a little bit better on the record. Patriots might have the best franchise of all time. I just noticed that. I don't know about that. I still think, I mean, the Steelers in the NFL, Steelers, Packers, yeah, Steelers, Packers would be better. Patriots again, 21st century, 100%. They have really dominated. But as far as historically, Patriots were pretty much irrelevant before like 1993 or something. Ever since Kraft bought the team, Kraft has made them irrelevant. Quick hook. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. If Keller really pressured him, I think he would have stayed in. I mean, it was only just one hit, but I get it. Too early for Soto? Yeah, way too early. You don't want to bring him in until later. Pirates got this. I hope so. Daily Dose of Cat videos. What a name. That sounds like a channel my wife would definitely subscribe to. Daily Dose of Cat videos. That's crazy. Ready to sweep the Giants? I don't know about all that there. It's hard to win on the road. It's hard to win on the road. I do think that's something that many baseball fans just don't seem to grasp. That winning on the road is tough to do. It is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. Just in general. Again, it doesn't matter the sport. Dennis Santana will be. I didn't realize his ERA was that bad. It's 4.02. It's really tanked as of late. So he's looking for a confidence booster here, and as he looks to try to strand the runner at first. 4.02 ERA, opponent batting average of 207. Santana delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 95 in the sinker. It's 0-1. Again, Fernandez 0 for 1 with the walk. Santana sets. Kicks and deals. That's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 0-2. Went off of Fernandez's foot. Was batting close to 400 miles. He gave it up to a jump. Yeah, that is true. That is true. 0-2 counts. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Santana sets. Kicks and deals. That's going to be a sweeper down low, and it's ball 1. Take a Michigander at that. This guy, I don't know, maybe. Talking about the channel, Daily Dose of Cat videos. 1-2 counts. Santana readies, kicks and deals. Ground ball to short, possible double play. There's 1 and 2. We got him. A double play. Well done there, Santana. That was much needed for him as well. As you know, his confidence has been at least shaken. As that'll bring up Jorge Barrosa, who's 0 for 2 in today's ball game. So well done there. As Barrosa bats from the left side, showing bunt, pulls back. It's going to be inside ball 1. I don't know what happened there with Bart. That is very odd. I don't know what the heck just happened, but that was odd. It looks like, I don't know, it looked like Joey Bart was trying to get the ump hit. That's really what it looks like on the replay. You're still 1-0. That's going to be way outside, and it's 2-0. That was really odd. Joey Bart was going to the opposite side of the plate where the ball was. It's like something you'd see in Little League or something. 2-0 counts. Santana sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be inside. Ball 3 on the cutter. That was very odd. Kevin likes it. England only made 1 Super Bowl in '85. Yep, that is true. They were just bad. 3-0 count. Santana kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike fastball at 94 miles per hour. 3-1. Three and one. Santana delivers. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 4. So the Diamondbacks with another base runner with 2 outs. Bart's going to challenge. He's going to lose. So no more challenges for the Pirates. Well, hopefully that doesn't matter in the end. But yeah, the Pirates are out of challenges. Diamondbacks with 2. So James McCann to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Welcome on in, Ricky. Good to see you. Go Pirates, win the series. Would be nice. Well, it's going to sound like I'd be, if the Pirates win this game, it's going to sound bad if I say this, but if all the Pirates really need to do is win 1 against San Francisco, and I'll be pretty happy. I'll be pretty happy for sure. Because, again, go 500 on the road. That would be very ideal. Are we doing good? Yeah, no, for sure. Why? Well, again, going 500 on the road is it's a good achievement. It's a good road trip. Winning on the road is tough. It is very tough to do. So if they can just go 3-3, I'm very happy. Obviously, you want to see 4-2 and 5-1. Yeah, I get it, but it's not exactly easy to do. 0-1 here to Moreno's. That's fouled back. So pinch hitter Gabriel Moreno replacing McCann. Moreno batting .250, OPS of 706, 1 homer and 8 RBIs on the season. 0-1 count. Santana readies, kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Slider off the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 to Moreno. They made up for it with the 2-run homer. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Bart is absolutely hard at challenging. Yep. 0-2 counts. Santana kicks and fires. That's going to be in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Should you cash out? I mean, you do what you want. 1-2. Checks on the runner. Santana kicks and fires. Ground ball to third. Oh, Trillo misplays it. Throws to first. Still gets him anyway. He picked it up, but the ball wasn't there. Luckily, he was able to stop the ball with his glove. That was almost a scare there for the Pirates, but it works out. We go to the top of the 8th. Pirates leading 4-2 over the Diamondbacks. Yep, it's a big win. Yep. Waiting for the over 8.5. I don't know if that really happens, but I don't know. It's, like I said, it's whatever you think happens. The Mets lost, really. That's a bummer for the Mets fans. Well, it's actually 2-2, so I don't know if the Mets lost. So, but yeah, the Mets and Rockies 2-2, so the game is not over. Anything can happen there. Yankees 9, Rangers 2, Nationals 7, Twins 5, Indians 8, Royals 5, Cubs 8, Reds 3. So there you go. That's what happened across baseball today. Make sure again to leave a like and, of course, onto the channel. It is free. We're closing in on 125 likes. I do appreciate it. And we are closing in on 8,500 subscribers on the channel. We're 15 subscribers away from that. So I really do appreciate that. We are moving up in the world. We really are. Trying to build this baseball part of the channel. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by September, and I think it'll happen. Just got to keep it going. Let's just give glasses to umps and catchers. Let them see the strikes in real time. This guy. Can't really blame Santana's nerves with the defensive flaws we had. That ground ball to Triello, you could see the... Yeah. That is true. And Triello, again, he's usually really good with the glove, too. That's a little shocking, but again, he was able to make the play. So Connor need a hit. Yep, Connor will be batting second here in the 8th. Spencer Horwitz, Connor Griffin, and Jared Triello will be due up for the Pirates. Spencer Horwitz is 1 for 2 today with a walk, has an RBI single. Everybody like it, appreciate you, Burley. Ryan Thompson, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, 3.38 ERA, opponent batting average of 191. Thompson more of a side, kind of a submarine guy, maybe a side thrower. Well done, man. I remember when there were about 10 of us in here. There we go. Yep, that was the OG crowd. It'll be Pittsburgh, Draven, Denny, Trisk. That's the OG. Russell, I believe, was also here last year, so yeah. Yep, that was the OG crowd here. I do appreciate you guys. That was fun. It still is. More the merrier, of course. Makes the conversation flow a lot more smoother. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Pittsburgh. All right, we're back and ready for action here. Thompson on the mound. Horwitz at the plate. As Thompson sets and fires. That's going to be a ground ball to first. And he will step on the bag for round number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Connor Griffin will step in 0 for 3 today. Looking for his first hit. Let's get some insurance runs. Oh, yeah. Augmented reality. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought by AR you meant like ABS or something like that, which same thing essentially. Thompson readies. Kicks and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Rhino was seeing take me out of the ballgame. That's very nice. Ozuna and Cruz, they had the day off. Once you get off the West Coast, you have more people. I don't know, we're kind of, 283 people. I ain't going to complain about that at all. I will not complain about that. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be fouled back. And it's quickly 0-2. Total views maybe a little bit down. We're at 3,000 now. But like I said, May and June are kind of slow months. Now, if the Pirates are going to win, if they keep winning, then the interest will be there. So that's going to be a sweeper off the plate, and it's 1-2. And of course, the Pirates, if they play a good team without like a play-by-play guy on YouTube, then I might be able to do very well there as well. 1-2 count. Thompson sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sinker way inside. Connor Griffin offered at it. Most likely will finish today 0 for 4. And that'll bring up Jared Triello's 0 for 3 today. Yeah, the NL Central's really competitive. Like 40, I remember you for college football, Jose. Yeah, that was fun as well. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. It's like Squeal is saying the bases are loaded and the Mets came up. Got your cone ready? Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen. 0-1 counts. The pitch. That's going to be a sweeper off the plate. That's 1-1. Look at his body. I missed it. If you're talking about Connor Griffin. First time commentator. So glad I found you for the Pirates game. You're doing a great job. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Jason. The 1-1. That's a ground ball, and it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Sinker inside. 7 likes away from 150. Wow, that is really good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're almost at 150. That's pretty good. 1-2 to Triolo. Thompson readies. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jeez, Thompson made quick work of the Pirates there. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, Pirates leading 4-2 over the Diamondbacks. A grand slam by the Rockies. Wow. And thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Romero, can't believe it either. 2-6 for the Mets. Yeah, that's tough. Cubs 18-5 at regular. Like I said, folks, I mean, I can, like at the end of the stream, I can show you the records around baseball. I mean, it's a kind of an early sample size, but I can show you last year so you can see what I'm talking about with the home and away splits. I mean, it's just, it's not even close. And the Pirates were horrible on the road last year. They were genuinely garbage. So, anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, appreciate you, Jason, for liking and subbing. I really do appreciate it. We're trying to grow the channel, the baseball part of the channel. So, thank you very much for that. We need likes. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm doing a birthday dinner. Rockies Grand Salami. Yep. You can't predict baseball. It just, yep, you cannot. I mean, I don't know. Someone did actually earlier, But anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and sub. It is free. Says so right up there. Again, trying to get to 8,500 subscribers. If we don't do it today, we'll probably hit it tomorrow. But we are closing in. In fact, we just hit 8,490. So thank you very much. We are 10 subs away from hitting 8,500. Again, I also do football. That is the main part of the channel. The NFL is kind of my bread and butter. Same thing with college football as well when it comes to the college football playoff. But yeah, no, trying to build the baseball part of the channel as well. And it's fun. It's been fun. Looking forward to it again. 35 straight days of streaming. Haven't missed a day. Again, tomorrow will be 36. You know, Saturday 37, Sunday 38. And we'll probably have a game Monday. I don't think the Pirates play Monday. But we'll try to have a game anyway. Hope it's a good day. Yeah, no, for sure. All right, we're back in action here. We have, this is Mason Montgomery, as that's going to be a fastball on the outside corner. 98 on the gun, 0-1 to, I believe this is Tim Tawa. Tim Tawa, the pinch hitter for the Diamondbacks. Mason Montgomery with a 3.38 ERA. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back, and it's 0-2. 8,500 for the win would be nice. I'm here on a streak, yep. 0-2 counts. Montgomery delivers. That's going to be fouled back. 100 on the fastball. And still 0-2. 10 p.m. 10:15. Yes, 10:15 Eastern time for the East Coasters. Again, tomorrow, Giants, Pirates. It's a late one. Here's the 0-2. That's a chopper foul. As Tawa staying alive. Football starts in September. Oh, and 2 counts. Montgomery kicks and fires. That's in the dirt. It landed in the grass. Unbelievable. That was not one of Montgomery's best pitches ever. That was pretty crazy. Unbelievable. 1-2. Montgomery sets and fires. That's a grounder to short. Griffin with it, throws to first. Oritz makes the catch for out number 1. All right, that'll flip the lineup over for the Diamondbacks. Perdomo comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the walk today. Gonna appreciate you, man. We'll be at the game tomorrow night. Good luck, Dilated. That'll be fun. I know you're a Giants fan, so have fun with that. That'll be fun. Good luck. Good luck. The pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 1. Football's only once a week, so it's easier. Well, again, I'm doing 5 games a week at minimum. I mean, we're going to do actually a lot. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be down low, 2-0. Again, 3 games on Sunday. And again, sometimes 4 with the NFL Europe game in the morning. Monday nights, Thursday nights, and then we also do some college football during the week. As that's going to be Inside 3-0. Again, also Saturday. Saturday there's college football. And I know what channels that they don't show on YouTube, so yeah. 3-0 counts. Montgomery rocks and fires. That's going to be way inside, ball 4. So Perdomo works the walk. And that'll bring the game-tying run to the plate. Ketel Marte 0 for 3 in this one. But again, he can, with one swing of the bat, change it up. And Isaac Mattson will start warming up. How's it going, Randy? Welcome on in. Garza Padres, yep. I was going to cover it, but I cannot, unfortunately. Good luck tonight, as that's going to be chopped foul, and it's 0-1. Appreciate you, Dylan. Jesse James, appreciate you, man. 0-1 counts. Montgomery rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up. Is it playable? Horwitz appears to be under it and makes the catch, and that's a huge, huge out number 2. Now you face Corbin Carroll, who homered earlier. It's 1 for 3 again. Carroll has the power, of course, to change the game as well. Football never ends. Yep. Montgomery looks at the runner. The pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Regarding being the away team, winning at someone else's place is tough jobs considering field and weather conditions and home fans. Yep, exactly. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Slider way outside. Carroll was fooled on that one. 0-2 count to Corbin Carroll. Carroll was swinging for the fences. 0-2 count. Montgomery looks at the runner. Rocks and fires. Going to be a fastball down low. 101 on the fastball. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. That'll be hit to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Reynolds is there. Throws it into third. And the Diamondbacks have runners at first and second. As, again, the Diamondbacks threatening here, trying to make this very interesting down the stretch. So a single for Carroll. That'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo, who's 1 for 3 today. Single in his first appearance. Euro 150, appreciate you, Jesse. Thank you very much. Steeler, appreciate you, man. Looks like Nolan Arenado is actually going to be pinch hitting here, so no more Del Castillo. And I have a feeling that Montgomery is going to be really... Yep, there he is. Montgomery's going to be gone. And we'll see Mattson, and I feel very comfortable with Mattson here, so that is ideal for Pirates fans. So Mattson will come on in and try to keep this 4-2 going to the 9th. We'll see. There now, pinch hitting. Yep. Please don't blow it. I don't know. That'd be really unfortunate. That pitch was down the middle. I know there's something about Montgomery, like he's pitching fast, but like I feel like it's so hittable. I don't feel like there's any movement on the fastball. Like, does that make any sense? Oh man, we'll see if Mattson can make it happen. I think he can. He's usually pretty clutch. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, Arenado. Don't really have his stats. I know he has 5 homers on the year. 5 homers, 17 RBIs. So we'll see. That's why the Horwitz catch was used. It was. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. I'll be back tomorrow night. Pirates Giants at 10:15 Eastern. 7:15 Pacific time. And again, there's a solid chance I do another game beforehand. We shall see, though. No promises, but that is very possible. He almost throws batting practice type pitching. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It just feels like everything's hittable, despite his velocity. Hit the like and sub. Appreciate you, Ricky. Home run balls. Yep. We'll see what Arenado can do here. I don't know if you're pulling for. Can't remember, Pope. I'm sorry. I can't remember if you're pulling for the Diamondbacks, but yeah, Arenado versus Madsen should be a good matchup. Madsen with a 3.78 ERA. ERA is a little higher than I recall it, but again, Madsen has been. I don't know. He just. There's so much confidence when he's on the mound. Madsen sets. Kicks and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. I'm sorry there, Julia. Hopefully all will be all right. Again, if you're the praying type, folks, make sure to pray for Julia. Trying to watch the language there, Squealed. Appreciate you, man, though, as that's going to be ripped foul, and it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 to Nolan Arenado. Arenado batting .274, OPS of .759, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Again, runners on first and second for the Diamondbacks with 2 outs. Madsen sets just a strike away. Kicks and fires, fastball upstairs, and it's 1-2. 96 on the fastball. Madsen shaking off signs. Likes that one. Perdomo takes his lead at second. Madsen kicks and fires. That is popped up, and that'll get out of play. And it'll stay 1-2. Madsen readies. Checks on the runner, checks on him again, and delivers. That's going to be a curveball off the plate, and it's 2-2. Yeah, just hang in there, Julia, hang in there. That is horrible. Looks like Arenado calls for time, and it's a big at bat here. Could be the Diamondbacks' last chance. 2-2 count. Madsen sets. Checks on Perdomo. And fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball outside. He got him to chase. We go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates still lead 4-2 over the Diamondbacks. You'll get to see it, of course, right here. Just got him to chase. Got him to offer at it. As Arenado was not looking fastball there. Good stuff by Madsen. Again, I just feel like, I don't know, I just have so much confidence when he's on the mound. Who's going to the bullpen? Chandler or Maj? I don't know. I mean, they'll probably move Moldzinski there, but I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if it's Chandler either. Pope loving it. Alex loving it. Huge out is huge. Why do the Pirates and Penguins test your resolve? I know. I feel you. I feel you there. All right. The Rockies leading the Mets 6-2 on the top of the ninth. The Mets have runners on first and second with 1 out. Mets trying to get something going. We'll see if they do. And the Yankees over the Rangers 9-2. Nationals 7. Twins 5. Indians 8, Royals 5, and the Cubs 8, Reds 3. Let's go, Bucks. You know it's got the K, Steeler. That's what we needed. Hang on, Bucks. We know it. We need it, Smarty. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in yet again. Madsen does his job. He does. I don't know. I have so much confidence in him. He is definitely Definitely a treat. All right, again, folks, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like and sub before you go today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for some Pirates Giants. Again, possibly another game as well earlier because that game is so late. I might be able to do a double header. Unsure which one it'll be. Just made $6K. Thank you. Well, money, that was all me. You're very welcome for that $6,000. That was 100% all me. You're very welcome. Now, good stuff, money. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on my channel. All right, we're back in action as Cook takes a pitch right down the middle for a called strike. Billy Cook is 0 for 3 on the day. Sewald, the pitcher there for Arizona. The 0-1 to Cook as Cook pops it up. Looks like Perdomo will come in and make the catch. Not really a good day for Cook at the plate, 0 for 4. All right, Joey Bart will step in again. Had a home run in his last appearance, 2 for 3 on the day. One of his better days for sure. Paul Sewald with a 3.86 ERA, punting batting average of 150. In the same boat. Chandler's a great pitcher, but his sus one rattled. Maj is good for a few innings and falls off. Yeah, that's exactly. You described both those pitchers perfectly. How do you think Pitt will do this year? Probably the same. They've been pretty much a disaster. That's going to be a fastball off the plate, 1-0. Ever since Jamie Dixon left, it's been ever since Pitt left the Big East. That was really the beginning, and then Jamie Dixon leaving was like, up, it's over. 1-0 count the pitch, and that's going to be high and in. Fastball almost hit Bart, and it's 2-0. Phillies Rockies. That's the one I'm looking at. We'll see. Matson played a Pitt. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. 2-0 the pitch. And that's going to be a fastball at the outside corner for a called strike, 2-1. I did not know Matson went to Pitt. That's pretty cool. Sewald readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be a slider off the plate, and it's 3-1. Shout out from Chicago. Appreciate you, Moises. You share the same name as Moises Ballesteros. That's pretty cool. Appreciate you, man. The 3-1, that's going to be popped up, and that'll go out of play. And it's 3-2. Or one of the third challenge, yeah. Just lost it all. The 3-2, once again, that's going to be popped up, this time in playable territory, as Marte makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up O'Neal Cruz, 0 for 3 today, and was hit by a pitch. Again, he has definitely been in a slump. That OPS just continues to drop. So Sewald readies as he faces the fearsome Cruz. Sewald kicks and deals. That's going to be inside, ball 1. 92 on the fastball. Thank you for the redirect, Pure Adrenaline Sports. Make sure, folks, to check out Pure Adrenaline Sports. He covers the Mets. He covers the Flyers. He covers a lot. So make sure to check out Pure Adrenaline Sports for all your sports needs, as that one's going to be in there for a call strike 101. Pure Adrenaline. Make sure to drop your link down below. Again, I normally would, but obviously when I have the 3D up, I cannot do it as much as I'd like. 1-1 count the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with the sweeper, and it's 1-2. Charles, welcome on in. Appreciate you, man. Will Soto finish this? I believe he was warming up in the bullpen, I believe. One and two to Cruz. Sewald getting the sign. He likes it. He sets. Still set. Kicks and deals. That's going to be a slider off the plate, and it's 2-2. How's it going, Chance? Welcome on in. Is that Sterling? No, it's not Sterling Marte. It's Ketel Marte. I don't think he's related. I could be wrong. 2-2 count. Seawald kicks and fires. That's going to be a foul tip. He just got a piece of that one. That one was way upstairs. Notice that the last game of the series usually is played during the afternoon. Probably get travel times. Yep, exactly. It's not always the case, but for the most part, CB, it is definitely the case. As that's going to be missing off the plate there, 3-2. Sweeper that just didn't really sweep. And appreciate it, Charles. Thank you very much. 3-2 count. Seawald sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. Once again, 3-2. Again, thank you, bud. Thank you again, Pure Adrenaline Sports. Again, if you're here, feel free to drop your link down below. I have no problem with that. The 3-2 off the plate, ball 4. Sweeper again with no sweep. And Cruz, despite no hits today, gets on base for his second time. And that'll bring up Brandon Laauo, who is 3 for 4 today. Again, had a homer in the first inning. Has 5 hits in the series. He's really been the one Pirate that has really had a good series. And he didn't even play the first game. You're going to be commentating your first ever game at your school. Congrats, Chance. Good luck. Good luck. Am I going over 40? You talking about my age? I am 29 years old, so I appreciate. So I've been told I look young. Now this is probably the first time I've been told I look 40. It's over. It's over for Doc, because that's going to be in there, and Cruz swipes second. And apparently the umpire did not call that a strike. So it's going to be apparently 1-0, and I don't mind that. Yeah, good luck, Chance. Good luck, man. Have fun. Yeah, just be loose. Be yourself. 1-0 counts. Pardon my voice, as here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate, but it's called a strike. I don't know how that one was called a strike and the previous one wasn't, but it is what it is. Doc looks 17. Okay, Alex, we don't have to lie to the crowd here. 1-1 count. Seawald kicks and fires. And that's going to be sent to right. And Carroll comes in and makes the catch. It was hit well, but it's a line drive that just went too far. All right, we go to the bottom of the ninth, where the Pirates lead 4-2. It looks like it'll be Soto coming in for the save opportunity. Due up for the Diamondbacks will be Vargas, Fernandez, and Barosa. Hey, you know something? Hey, maybe I look old. Casey thinks I look 58, so there you go. It's a GG's for Doc. It's over. Commentating high school sports is a good place. Yep, it is. In a way, that is very true. And again, you're in high school too, so that's really cool. But yeah, for me, again, I covered my local high school here 2 years ago. And then 6 months, or is it 7 months later? I didn't. 6, 7 months later, I start the channel. No, that's a lie. Is that a lie? When did I start? 2024. Yes. Okay, so yes, 2024, called games at the local high school. 2025, I start the channel, still called games for the high school football team in 2025. Going to do it part-time this year. I am kind of stepping back from that because this is kind of taking off. But yeah, it is. It's definitely fun. It really is. I've had a blast. But yeah, this will probably be my last year covering. I feel really bad about it, but you know, this is taking off. Can hoop? I don't know. Spuckner to buy? No, he's not buying. You're at all your wrinkles. There you go. If you look 58, you're probably the same age as Iron Eagle. There you go. You're 60. I got you. No, it's all good. Yeah, no, I am definitely not there yet. I'm sure there'll be a day. I'm sure there'll be a day where I am 60. If not, well, dang, I died kind of early. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. All right. Again, looks like it'll be Soto to close it out here for the Pirates. Vargas, Fernandez, and Barossa, the batters. Again, PAS, make sure to drop your link down below. Appreciate you, man. Again, he covers all sports, folks. He covers the Mets. He covers the Flyers. He covers the Jets and football. He covers a lot more than that as well. So make sure to check out Pure Journal and Sports for all your sports needs. He's approaching 9,000 subscribers. You could be number 9,000. Make sure to sub it up. Soto sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike to Vargas as we're underway here in the bottom of the ninth. Vargas again batting 363 and OPS north of 1,000. He has just been very impressive to start the year. 0-1 count. Soto sets and fires. That's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 0-2. Good stuff, Chance. Good stuff. Again, appreciate it, Kevin. 65 here, Doc. You're good. Appreciate you, Steeler. Thank you very much. 0-2 count. Soto sets, kicks, and deals. And that's going to be sent to left, and that's going to be a foul ball. That one sounded scary, but it was indeed a foul ball. Shut them down. Oh, yeah. There you go. There's the link, folks. Make sure to click on it and sub to the channel. Closing in on 9,000 over there. 0-2 count. Soto sets and fires. That's a broken bat. Flare to left. On the run is Griffin. Griffin making the catch in left field for out number one. Soto with the mixed feelings on that, but he's got to be happy with the results. As Griffin again making a catch. Just he might as well just play in left with the ground he covered there. All right, that'll bring up Jose Fernandez, who is 0 for 2 with the walk. 0 for 2 with the walk today. The pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike right down the middle. Phillies, Rockies, maybe. We'll see. 67 here. In a blink of an eye, you'll be paying attention to incontinence commercials. Not sure what those are, but I guess that means in the future I will, though, as that's going to be a swing and a miss in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Always win when Gary Schumacher shows up on this channel. There you go, Gary. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. You pretty much clinched the win. 0-2 to Fernandez. The pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt. Not offering this time, and it's 1-2. Appreciate you, Big D. I'm doing all right. Griffin plays like a veteran. He really does. Griffin is, I'm telling you, he's our future number 3 hitter, and it's going to be so great. Here's the 1-2, just off the plates. Sweeper just barely missing, and it's 2-2 to Fernandez. Two and two. Soto sets, rocks, and fires. Ground ball to second. Laauo with it, throws to first to Horwitz for out number 2, and the Pirates are 1 out away from taking the series. I believe this will be Jorge Barossa. It's 0 for 2 with a walk today. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Why is he in left? No, he's in short, but he pretty much should be playing in left with the distance he covered there. 0-1 to Barossa. Depends. No, sir. This guy, Alex. 0-1. Soto sets. Kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. He's going to challenge. He's going to lose. And the Diamondbacks will be down to the last strike. Just kind of challenging mine as well. Yep, that's clearly in there. Diamondbacks down to their one more, but again, it might not even matter. Oh, and 2 counts. Soto readies. Kicks and fires way upstairs, and it's 1-2 to Barossa. Let's go, Bucks. Doing a double today? No, I'm not doing a double. The 1-2. That's going to be ripped to left. That is a foul ball. Barossa. A hot shot there. Just couldn't straighten it out. This guy. Appreciate you, Chris. Good to see you. Hopefully all is well with you. 1-2. Soto sets. Kicks and fires. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 99 right down the middle. Raise the Jolly Roger. Hoist the cone. I don't know if that actually worked. Yeah, I don't know why there was a delay there. The Pirates win 4-2. The Pirates move to 21-17. The Diamondbacks fall to 17-19. So the Pirates take the series again. If we just get one more win on this road trip, it will be a massive success. So make sure to hoist the cones in the chat. There we go, Steeler. Hoist the cones. Another win for the Pirates. Look at that. Let's go, Bucks. Again, finally seeing a little bit more offense today. Again, not where you really, not what we're used to seeing from this Pirates team. But again, they've been held to 2 runs in the last 3 games combined. Still, we're 2-1 in those games. But now, of course, just getting some runs here. Needed them. And it's on to San Francisco, on to Cincinnati, on to San Francisco for the Pirates. And again, a 3-game series. Tomorrow, again, 10:15 Eastern, 9:15 Central. That is pretty much it. What you got in the chat? Again, appreciate you, CB. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Highway, Pittsburgh, Pit Dad. Thank you guys all. Burley, Chris, again, thank you guys all. Thank you guys all. Again, thank you for the redirect PAS. I really do appreciate that. Steeler, Gary, thank you guys all for tuning in. And again, I'll be back on tomorrow for the conclusion of the series. Not conclusion of the series, for the brand new series. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. You guys are subbed to an idiot. Make sure to sub to this idiot as we're trying to get to 8,500 subscribers. Again, honestly, that was my goal by the end of the week. I think we're going to pass it probably tomorrow if we don't pass it today. We'll definitely surpass it tomorrow. And again, trying to get to 10,000 by NFL season. So thank you again. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Again, I might do another game before the Pirates game because I'll have the time. So there is that. And it's probably going to be Phillies and the Rockies for multiple reasons. But yeah. So thank you very much. I will catch you guys later. Pirates 4, Diamondbacks 2. The Pirates again moving to 21-17. The Diamondbacks fall to 17-19. Catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. I believe it's set up to go to Orioles Birdwatcher, but I will double check that. So again, if you want some more sports coverage, I'll be sure to send you guys over to a channel that's about to go live or is live. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Swinging Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights.